Why hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pandu, welcome back to another video. And if you guys were not on Twitter yesterday, Kate Bella's back. She was dropping screenshots like the day that she let us know that she was back in Kuwait. A lot of stuff happened last night, to say the least, and today's video is going to be titled FFG could cost someone their job for some quote-quote tea. So, but with that being said though, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hi guys, so I wanted to do a video, a more calm video than my live stream, where I was more in the moment, let's just say. So I'm going to talk about the cannabis dispensary from Cornwall situation. There's just so much BS that I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to follow up with regards to my complaint. So for those of you who are not aware, there's a crazy, psychotic, lunatic, idiot loser channel, FFG, and she's probably creaming herself that I mentioned her name. She has no content. She has no personality, no content. She's just a rage pig, and she just screams. And
to be fair, Chantal, you also don't have really that much of a personality, and you also rage a lot if you really want to like go back to your deleted live streams. But like, anyways, continuing on.
And shouts and rages about the dumbest things in my content. So that's what her audience wants from her, you know. So even a monkey knows that if you throw it peanuts when it dances, it's going to keep dancing. So that's that kind of idea. Anyway, so she's running out of content and needs something big, right? Needs some kind of big win. So she thought it would be awesome to find out, stalk this dispensary to see if I've been a customer there. So she drove from where she lives in Montreal all the way to Cornwall, okay, like about an hour, passing by probably many dispensaries which have better weed than the one in Cornwall. But anyway, so she drove down, and she apparently drove past this employee washing the windows outside of the dispensary, which is complete BS, and showed a picture of me and asked if I've been smoking there, just so she could try to catch me in a lie. So there's that, and she said she's not an obsessed psychotic stalker. Okay. I do want to say though that when people have asked me if I've been smoking, a lot of the time, at the time that they would ask me, no, I didn't. And you know,
but here's the thing though, silence is golden, especially when it comes to this topic, because you know everyone pretty much knew that you were, you know, let's all be honest here, we all kind of knew. That way, whenever push comes to shove, you weren't lying, you just didn't mention it at all. I mean, if you really want to go to like technicality there, that's what you do, girlie, come on.
I did go there at the dispensary in Cornwall a few times, but I always just keep it private. If I say no, it's because I don't want you to know the truth. Like, if I don't have to tell you if I'm smoking or what I'm doing if I don't want to, you know? So if you want to be butthurt over that lie of me saying no, that I'm not smoking because I don't want anyone to know, then be mad. I just don't care at this point. So anyway, so she took it upon herself to dig into my personal life and find out what I'm doing behind the camera. You know, to try to have some big tea. I have some big tea. I went out of my way to stalk somebody to get some tea. Yay, that's a big win for you, isn't it? To find out that I mean, everyone pretty much knows already that I do. And yeah, like
I will agree with that. Like we all knew. Like, we're not stupid, especially whenever you're in Thailand and like there's multiple weed shops and you're passing multiple weed shops. Girl, we know you. Come on.
I've already explained in my live stream when I'm in Canada land, or somewhere where it's illegal, you know, I have trouble not doing it because, you know, I've used it for so long as a crutch and blah blah blah. Anyway, so but like right now I'm fine. I'm not even thinking about it, so I'm totally okay. Anyway, I think I deserve to smoke after dealing with a psychotic loser like that on my ass every day. Yeah. So anyways, I did complain to the dispensary, and I got a reply pretty promptly that they were investigating the situation, and I hear that somebody's job is on the line because of this. So Give yourself a round of applause, you loser, FFG.
How do you know that though? Like, did they call you? I don't know how she knows that, if they just sent her kind of a very generic email, to be fair, but a lot of choices were made in this entire situation.
And don't try to turn it around on me, because you're the one who involved that dispensary in particular. I did say the name Sharon, but if it's not her who did it, there's nothing to worry about, right? So you're the one who put the dispensary as your thumbnail, the name of the company. You're the one who went and did that and then announced it online, outing that employee of what they did, just for your one up, which nobody gives a crap about anyway, like, especially not me. So, I mean, I out myself all the time. I don't care. I just, like, say no. Just most of the time when people ask me, I haven't been smoking. And when I do, I just don't want to hear from it. I don't want to talk about it. Like, I want it to be private, you know? So it's my, I'm allowed, that's my prerogative. I'm entitled to privacy.
I mean, you are entitled to privacy, don't get me wrong, but like at the same time though, lying about it, I feel like, is where people are kind of coming at you for, like, you were lying about it. Just like, don't mention it. That way you can't get blamed for lying if you don't mention it, right? If you really want to get into technicalities.
And you have no right to drive an hour to try to ruin that, and to ruin someone's life by getting them fired over this shit. You're insane. Anyway, and then she totally deflects and gaslights and like, well, you shouldn't have doxed that poor woman, blah, blah, blah. Listen, saying a name is not really doxing, but
I feel like in this case though, because you also included her like last name, and we know where she works, it's kind of a little bit more serious than just like revealing like a first name or something. Chantel, come on, don't be this stupid.
if it is her who did this, I don't care. I don't care that I said her name. I think she deserves it. I don't know 100% if it's her. I'm sure she's not the only person that works there. I mean, I have seen a male worker there as well. And but I'm just putting two and two together. Like, when I came in, she said that she saw my videos. She knows Shannon, who just turned out, I'm so glad I got rid of that trash as a friend in my life. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry, but
like at the same time though, you guys were friends for like what, 20 years? And those 20 years you never saw anything wrong up until, you know, here recently? 20 years.
You don't the things this person has said and done since I distanced myself for her complete betrayal. Good riddance.
And I want to say that, like, Shannon's basically the only friend that did not care and cared enough about you to go out in public, and like online in public, you know. And I also don't know why Shannon's being brought up here, but, you know, anyways.
Good, you belong on that side with those trashy people. So she was, this person that works there, this Sharon person, was a bully in high school. She knows Shannon. She said she knew me from YouTube. And hey, what a coincidence. Another reason why I think FFG's story is just full of shit like her is, if you've been going to that dispo, then how did you not know any of the employees? Like, how do you not know the employees if you've been going there? Number one, another thing is that dispensary is kind of new. It wasn't even there the last time I was in Canada before this trip. So you don't know the employees there? You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, it was pretty cold that day as well, and they have covered windows, and they're pretty big. I really doubt that the dispensary employee, because that day that I went is the day she went down and stalked me and went to the dispensary as well. She actually like looked around where I was parked and looked at the stores in that area, or knew that there was a dispensary there. She's insane. I don't know how people just don't even see this, but you're brainwashed and stupid. So I doubt he was out there washing the windows. Like, I really highly doubt that. Another thing that's BS is I doubt the employee was washing windows. Let's say it was Sharon. I don't think she would be washing windows. She had to sit on a chair to...
Okay. Number one, we don't think that he's washing windows. Number two, I don't think that they're washing windows. Wonderful argument. I mean, just, this is also edited, so I don't know why she like kept that in instead of like deleting one of those, but A+.
Dole out the weed, like to dole out the products. She was sitting on a chair most of the time when I would go. I don't think she would be like washing the windows. They're like covered windows. It was cold, you know, like I don't see it. But we'll find out in the investigation what really happened. If it wasn't her, then, you know, obviously I'm very sorry for calling that out. But I never liked her anyway. She was a bully in high school, so she can get bent. I don't give a shit. But I she's just full of they're all full of crap. Like FFG's full of crap. She's a total liar, and this investigation will hopefully reveal that what really happened. Like, how do you not see how psychotic you are driving by a dispensary, driving to a dispensary an hour away, passing several on your way to just drive your whatever the heck you're driving? I don't even give a shit. A van. You should put free candy on there. You're a creep. Anyway, she drives by this guy. Imagine someone you're cleaning windows or whatever you're doing. I don't see that happening. Picture it. Picture it. Most of the time, the few times I've gone, if it was that day, so there was a few times that somebody was working by themselves. So what, they're gonna go out and wash windows when there's customers? I don't know. Anyway, and it's freezing. Like, I doubt it. They're huge windows too. Huge covered windows. So I don't picture him just going out with a Windex and washing those huge store windows. Like, does nobody like use logical thinking when they listen to what comes out of her big gaping hole in her face, in her fat face? Sorry, but I can't talk nice when I talk about this person. It's impossible. So
I mean, you could have not made this video then, and talk about the real thing people are talking about now, which is those DM leaks with Kybella. Like, the ones that have been going around on Twitter, like, very conveniently timed video, Chantal, is all I gotta say. Like, right now, like, now, you're deciding to do this. Okay.
Imagine you're just washing your windows, and this beast comes along and rolls down the window and shows a picture of me and says, "Do you know this woman?" And the employee says, "Yeah, I've served her." Really? Like, what employee would there's a reason there's covered windows, it's like for privacy. Mostly it's because legally they're not allowed to show the products in case of youth seeing it and all that stuff, but liquor's fine, whatever. So
really? I'm not from Canada, so I never would have thought like youth seeing that would be a problem, but like alcohol, Are you okay, Canada? I mean, we're not okay down here down south, not gonna lie, but I also love how this video is just word salad. It's just a bunch of words and things to talk about, but like not really completing one singular thing and just kind of mumbling everything together into one to try to make a video. But she does this for almost 20 minutes, God help us.
Also, like, there's a level of customer privacy there that they totally breached. Like, it's just insane,
And I will agree with that. I mean, let's be honest, a broken clock can be right twice a day.
Like, you're at a, I don't know, it's just, I don't think any laws were broken. I don't even know. Like, I didn't even have time to deal with this crap. But,
you could have stayed then. Like, why go back so suddenly? Which, I mean, we all know why she went back so suddenly, but like, if it's that big of an issue, why not stay, right?
Please, what kind of unprofessionalism is that from your dispensary? Like, do you think people like, what if somebody wanted to be discreet in buying? You just out somebody to a complete psychotic stranger. You're putting that person like in danger potentially. You're confirming where they were at one time that they bought this product. Like, it's just ridiculous, and like, it makes me worried. Like, what other information do they have on file? Because like, it's creepy, so they're doing an investigation into it. And honestly, like, I hope that the person that did that gets reprimanded 100%. I know it's harsh to say, well, I hope they lose their job and blah blah blah, but honestly, like, if you're gonna like be unprofessional like that and put people in certain danger or breach their privacy, like, I don't really feel bad for you.
And I will agree with her. I hate to agree with her, on this, but like, if you really want to take everything out of the question and like insert myself, for instance, if I went to Taco Bell and they said, "Oh, hey, there was a person asking about you," I would be mortified about that. Like, who? I hate to agree with her, but there has to be some sort of like level of privacy when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I can't get behind it. I'm sorry if that pisses people off, but fashion show, sure, that was completely fine. It was Chantal herself advertised it. It was a fun time. Everyone enjoyed themselves, yada yada yada. But like, in this case, in this situation, I can't support that. I'm sorry.
Like, so yeah, I just, of anything at this point, I'm not surprised how low people go. Like, it's just, especially this idiot who has just no content, no brain to come up with decent content, won't even show themselves, oh gosh, I don't know if they have CCTV or what they're going to do when they're investigating it. Probably look at it, But I could just imagine how psychotic and ridiculous she looks, seeing her van driving around, rolling down, showing her phone. Do you know this woman? Has she been shopping here? Like, what gives you the right to invade someone's privacy? Like,
I sure hope that they would have CCTV or at least some sort of security footage. Also, why is it that, like, completely off topic, but like she mentioned CCTV, why can't we get like better security camera features slash like recording software around the world? I don't get it. Like, whenever it's a really big case and yada yada yada, and it looks like it was taken from a 2003 Nokia flip phone, I will never understand that. Anyways.
one, like, if somebody doesn't want you to know what they're doing, you go and drive an hour to try to find out. You're an idiot. I mean, she's so psychotic. Anyways, the psychotic behavior just continues, and this time she costed someone potentially their job and the reputation of an entire business. So I know you think that that was a one-up, but I don't think it had the effect that you thought it did. And it's really sad that people still continue to condone this behavior just for their hatred over me. I don't care. Like, I really don't care if you hate me or not.
And you're not caring so much that you're making an entire video about it, though. I feel like that would only come from someone that actually cared. Sorry to say, but like, really, come on.
But as you can see, I have a lot of Beezers. I have a lot of members, and yeah, I'm fine. I don't want your hate views from that side. I don't want it. I don't want you in my community. So I'm glad you're not here spreading that kind of crap in my channel. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that disease in my area of the internet. Anyway, I just wanted to come on and give you an update that it's being investigated. I did report it.
Which I want to say, broken clock. She has every right to.
Huge liar. I mean, it's blatant. The little inconsistencies in her story, you know, I think even she said so herself. You can tell when someone's lying because of the details. Well, you give a lot of details that don't make sense, like the window washing. I don't see it. I might even call the dispensary and ask them details like that. I should have done that maybe for this video, but we'll find out when the investigation is concluded and what happens, and if they find anything. And I think it's ridiculous that this happened in the first place. I think these people just think it's okay behavior and they're sick in the head. One day she's going to do something pretty illegal to try to get those views, that hate money, and she'll probably end up in jail, inshallah. So who knows, or in court. But I'm glad I'm here, and I'm so far away from these morons who have no life that I'm just, yeah, I feel a lot better. You know, that whole gore world, anyone who condones this is just disgusting and really need to just grow up. Like, and that's coming from me, okay? Grow up. So yeah, you ruined someone's job, got them fired over, well, potentially over some potential big T content you were so happy and thirsty to announce. I can't even. So, but anyway, there's just a lot of inconsistencies. But like I said, the truth will come out when the investigation's over. Until then, I'm not going to talk anything about this. I'm just over drama, period. I don't want anything to do with it, especially not the stupid petty drama and ridiculous going in real life BS from Gore World. Like, you all are bigger lolcows than any of the people you talk about, and you should start making fun of yourselves because you're pretty.
Here's the thing, I do a lot of the time, and it's fun. Like, hence, why do you think I do edited videos, girly? I stumble over my own words so much. It's just, oh my god! If you guys could see the B-roll footage of this entire, probably this video alone, I stumble over my own words. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. Bees and let bees. Watch who you want to watch. Whatever. It's for me, at least in this over here, it's not that serious. I'm watching what Chantal does and I'm leaving. Like, it's not that serious. I try, like I've said before, I try to have the best time that I can, and then I leave. And how much more of this we have? We have like, okay, like a minute left. Okay, I was gonna skip it, but like, since it's a minute left.
Pathetic at this point. I can guarantee you that, yeah, sure, Amberlynn and I have failed at many diets, but we've never done any of this crap.
I mean, that could be questioned, like animal neglect on both parties, being a predator, both parties, differences, of course. Chantal with foreign men, and Amber, of course, what just came out recently. Emotional abuse, the list goes on and on and on, but anyways, besides that point.
And who are we kidding? Have you seen
And that's just like the tip of the iceberg.
FG? She's failed at many diets as well. So I love how you started your channel. You're going to show Amberlynn and I, how to lose weight. You ain't showing anyone shit. You don't even show yourself on camera. You friggin' weirdo. Alright, that's it. That's enough attention for these morons, which they so desperately seek. I guess that's it for this video. So that was the update for that, and I will, I know my eyeshadow's not even blended. I'm so tired. I will see you guys. I will see you.
Okay, bye. Like, this is taking too long to say bye. So yeah, that was that video. With that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.